Hi, I'm Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net. Dating after divorce. Okay, for those of you that are dating after divorce, you have so much information in front of you. You have so many support groups. There is everywhere there's information on this, on the internet, in local groups, tons of stuff. I don't need to go over that again. What I want to do is share with you something that maybe you're not hearing all the time. Those details that I think are really important, and the first thing that you should be doing when you are finally ready to date again. And that is, you need to have an updated model of what you want a relationship to be. So don't think that you can just get a better version of the slip-in partner and use the same model. Because the model that you created with your spouse whenever you got married, that needs to be updated because it expired. It ran its course. Let me explain what I mean by this. Updating your model is how you experience your romantic partner in life. How do you want them to be? Because you are a new person now. You have to admit, you and your partner grew apart. That happens. That's normal. In long-term relationships, we are being impacted by the outside world, and we cannot stay the same people that we were when we said I do. This is normal, but we are hoping that it goes like this. Oftentimes, it simply continues like this, which is where you find yourself now. So this, whether it was the picket fence and the idyllic home, obviously that dream has been shattered. So in your concept of what you actually need as a partner, you need to change that to incorporate the growth and to incorporate this reality. If you don't honor that, if you don't infuse who you've become over the years, the parts that your spouse ignored, didn't value, those have to be top and foremost. This is where you recreate your design of partnership. Maybe the style of relationship that you had with your spouse is not anything near what you want to have now. Maybe you never want to get married again. Many people feel that way, especially if they are over the age of 40. They just, they've done it, they've been there, the kids are growing up, you don't need to do it twice. I get it, completely get it. But you need to be very firm in this before you start your dating transit, because you don't want to be swayed by somebody else who has more commitment to their design than you do to yours. Because what happens for every one of us, whether we're casually dating or dating after a divorce, if we run into somebody who's more strongly committed to their relationship design than we are to ours, we will end up following along and doing what they want to do, because they'll be the dominant partner. They have the vision and they have more drive and passion, and this is what it's going to be. Sometimes that's refreshing. I don't know. You tell me. Sometimes they told you, you got there and you went, I don't like this. I don't even like you. I don't want to do this. This is why now it's your time to take the helm. Think of how do you want it to look and feel in the real world. What is partnership? Do you marry? Do you live together? Do you visit? Do you have separate homes? You get to create anything you want. There's no wrong answer. Maybe you've discovered, I really kind of thought I wanted a house and I kind of feel like a nomad. I don't even know that I want to do that. I'd like to check into hotels and be gone all the time and have a little, maybe a pied-à-terre to come back to, but I don't think I want what I wanted before. Good, good. You have to know this now before you sit across somebody at dinner and because they're going to ask you, and what do you want? And don't be afraid to roll it out. This is your moment to reinvent all of you, because you've come to that point that you needed to change, so much so that life brought this division so that both individuals could continue their journey of growth, which couldn't happen together. So please, while you go to your support groups and while you listen to the wise stuff that they have to say, I want you to be working in your own time diligently on what you really want to create. Who is the ideal partner for you now? How does that actually function in the real world? Forget what they're doing. What do you want? This is your moment. And my wishes to you for an expanded and beautiful discovery of who you are now as you step into the fullness of who you have become. Thank you so much. Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net.